Welcome back to Demon of the Week, and this week we are looking at Nergal.
Welcome to my channel. You are entering the world of magic and mysticism with your host, Lee W. Johnson. Keep the lights on and help improve the channel by becoming a supporter for just $2.99 per month. Hit the join button.
Right then, straight into the correspondences. Again, correspondences are a little bit different for this one. Major cult center, Kutha. Abode, Kur, which is the Mesopotamian underworld. I can say that word today, Mesopotamian. Planet is Mars. Symbol, lion-headed mace. Sword, lion, bull, possibly chameleon. Number 14, parents are Enlil and Ninlil. Siblings, Nana, Ninazu, Embelulu, in the myth Enlil and Ninlil. And consort, depending on region and myth, could have been Las, most commonly. Mamitum, Admu, Erishkigal, or Ninshubur. And children, Tadmushtum. And the various equivalents of Nergal from different regions. The southern Mesopotamian is Ninazu, the Akkadian is Era, the Ablaite and Ugaritic is Reshef, the Elamite is Simut, and the Mandean is Nirig. Okay, and the holy day, summer solstice, animal panther, color yellow, orange, and dark red. And other correspondences, blood, ashes, iron, amaranth, tobacco, kratom, alcohol, and cocaine. That's from Jehannam's website. All right, so this is another one of the Johann Weyer's hierarchy of hell. We find Nergal, and is funnily enough labeled as the chief of the secret police. Whatever that may have meant in the 1500s, I'm not sure what the secret police were. A prominent deity in the pantheon of ancient Mesopotamia. Nergal is a figure who embodies duality, representing both destruction and protection. Known primarily as the god of war and plague, Nergal's influence extended across various aspects of life and death, reflecting the complex nature of the Mesopotamian understanding of the divine. Nergal's origin can be traced back to the early Sumerian civilization, where he was initially worshipped as a local god in the city of Kutha. This is modern-day Tel Ibrahim in Iraq. Over time, his worship spread throughout Mesopotamia, and he was assimilated into the pantheon of other cultures, including the Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians. In Sumerian mythology, Nergal is often associated with the underworld, ruling over the realm of the dead alongside his consort, Ereshkigal. This association with the underworld underscores his role as a deity of death and the afterlife, governing the fate of souls after death. Nergal is typically depicted as a fierce warrior, often brandishing a weapon, symbolizing his martial prowess and his role as a god of war. You will remember the planetary association is Mars itself. He is also represented with attributes associated with the underworld, such as a lion or dragon, signifying his dominion over death and his fearsome nature. One of the unique aspects of Nergal is his dual role as a bringer of plague and disease, as well as a protector against them. And again, you'll going back over what we've discussed with the various demons within the series, there is usually this dual aspect. If they can do something, they can usually do the opposite of it as well. This duality reflects the ancient Mesopotamian belief in the god's ability to both inflict and alleviate suffering, a concept that is central to understanding Nergal's worship and significance. Several myths and legends highlight Nergal's character. One of the most famous stories involving Nergal is his descent into the underworld and his marriage to Ereshkigal. According to the myth, Nergal initially defies Ereshkigal's authority, but eventually descends to the underworld, where he overcomes her through force and marries her, becoming the king of the underworld. This tale emphasizes his power and his ability to conquer over even the realm of the dead. Another significant myth involves Nergal's role in the spread of plagues. In times of war and strife, Nergal was believed to unleash devastating diseases upon humanity, punishing them for their transgressions. Conversely, he was also invoked in prayers and rituals to ward off illness, showcasing his protective aspect. The worship of Nergal was widespread across Mesopotamia, with numerous temples dedicated to him, particularly in the city of Kutha. His cult was characterized by elaborate rituals and offerings aimed at appeasing the god and seeking his favor in both war and health. One of the key aspects of Nergal's worship involved rituals to prevent plagues. Priests and worshippers would perform ceremonies to invoke Nergal's protection against disease, reflecting the ancient understanding of the divine's direct influence on health and well-being. Nergal's influence extended beyond the borders of Mesopotamia, impacting the religious practices of neighboring cultures. His dual nature as a destroyer and protector resonated with many, and his worship can be seen in various forms across the ancient Near East. In modern times, Nergal's legacy continues to be explored in the fields of archaeology and mythology, and of course demonology. He stands out as a multifaceted deity, embodying the paradoxes of war and peace, life and death, and health and disease. To add from Jehannam, he also says, Nergal can strengthen the intuition and magical memory of the witch and engender the dissolution of the ego. He presides over necromancy, banishing, stellar magic, destruction rites, protective workings, blood magic, cleansing by water, cleansing by fire, and fire festivals. Okay, so that is Nergal, a little bit of Mesopotamian lore there. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one until then. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.